Hare Krishna. Jai Sri Prabhupada. Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jasodanandana Vrajajana Randana Jasodanandana Vrajajana Randana Yamuna Tira Vanachari Yamuna Tira Vanachari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari Jasodanandana Vrajajana Ranjana Jasodanandana Vrajajana Ranjana Jamuna Tira Vanachari Yamuna Tira Vanachari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jaya Radha Madan Mohan, Radha Madan Mohan, Radhe. Jaya Jagannath, Jaya Jagannath, Jaya Baladeva, Jaya Subhadra. Jaya Goranitai, Jaya Goranitai, Goranitai, Jaya Goranitai. Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada. Nitai Gora Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol. Jai Om Vishubhad Paramahamsa Parivraj Kacharya Ashtotala Sata Sri Srimati Svangres et si Bhakti Vedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. Jayam Vishubhat Paramamsa Parivrajacharya Ashtotara Sata Sri Srimati Svangres Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Maharaj Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai Ananta Koti Vaishnavrinda Ki Jai Namacharya Srila Haridas Thakur Pi Jai Prem Siko Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Sivasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda Ki Jai Sri Sri Radha Krishna Gop Gopinath Shyama Kunda Radha Kund Giri Govardhan Ki Jai Vrindavan Dham Ki Jai Mayapur Navadvip Dham Ki Jai Jagannath Puri Dham Ki Jai Ganga Mai Ki Jai Jamuna Mai Ki Jai Srimati Tulasi Devi Ki Jai Bhakti Devi Ki Jai Sri Harinam Sankirtan Ki Jai Sri Sri Radha Madan Mohan Ki Jai Sri Sri Gaunitai Ki Jai Sri Sri Jagannath Subhadra Baladev Ki Jai Gaura Premanandi All glories to the Samadhivatis, all glories to the Samadhivatis, all glories to the Samadhivatis, all glories to Sri Guru, Sri Gauranga, all glories to Srila Prabhupada. Namam Vishnupadaya Krishna Prasabhudade, Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine, Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Prachadine, Nirvesesha Sunyavadi Paschata Ridatardine. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayanam Namaskritya Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayamudirayet Nashtaprayeshu Vadreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavati Uttamasloke Bhaktir Bhavati Naistiki Krishnaya Vasudevaya Devaki Nandanaya Cha Nanda Gopa Kumaraya Govindaya Namo Namaha. Today we read from Srimad Bhagavatam, 4th Skanda, 24th chapter, sloka number 50. Pura Rechaka Samvigna Vali Valgu Dala Udaram Patisankramayat Visvam Nabhya Avarta Gabhiraya Purarechaka Samvigna Vali Valgudalodaram Patisankramayad Visvam Nabhya Varta Gabhiraya Purarechaka Samvigna Vali Valgudalodaram Patisankramayad Visvam Nabhya Varta Gabhiraya Purarechaka Samvigna Vali Valgudalodaram Patisankramayad Visvam Nabhya Varta Gabhiraya. Vaishnavis. Pura. Inhaling, Rechaka. Exhaling, Samvigna. Agitated. Vali. The wrinkles on the abdomen. Valgu. Beautiful. Dala. Like the banyan leaf. Udaram. Abdomen. Patisankramayat. Coiling down. Viswam. Universe. Nabhya. Navel. Avarta. Screwing. Agabhiraya. By deepness. Translation. The Lord's abdomen is beautiful due to the 3 ripples in the flesh. Being so round, his abdomen resembles the leaf of a banyan tree, and when he exhales and inhales, the movement of the ripples appears very, very beautiful. The coils within the navel of the Lord are so deep that it appears that the entire universe sprouted out of it and yet again wishes to go back. Please repeat. The Lord's abdomen is beautiful due to 3 ripples in the flesh. Being so round, his abdomen resembles the leaf of a banyan tree, and when he exhales and inhales, the movement of the ripples appears very, very beautiful. The coils within the navel of the Lord are so deep that it appears that the entire universe sprouted out of it and yet again wishes to go back. Purport by Divine Grace S. Bhaktivedanta Swami, Srila Prabhupada. The whole universe is born out of the lotus stem which sprouted from the navel of the Lord. Lord Brahma sat on the top of this lotus stem to create the whole universe. The navel of the Lord is so deep and coiling that it appears that the whole universe again wants to withdraw into the navel, being attracted by the Lord's beauty. The Lord's navel and the ripples on his body, on his belly, always increase the beauty of his bodily features. The details of the bodily features of the Lord especially indicate the personality of Godhead. Impersonalists cannot appreciate the beautiful body of the Lord, which is described in these prayers by Lord Shiva. Although the impersonalists are always engaged in the worship of Lord Shiva, they are unable to understand the prayers offered by Lord Shiva to the bodily features of Lord Vishnu. Lord Vishnu is known as Shiva Virinchi Nutam, Srimad Bhagavatam, 11th Skanda, 5th chapter, 33rd sloka. For he is always worshipped by Lord Brahma and Lord Shiva. Om Jnana Timilandasya Jnananjana Salakaya Chakshuranmilitam Yena Tasmai Sri Gurave Namah Sri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamahyam Dadati Swapalantikam Vandeham Sri Guru Sri Yuta Padakamalam Sri Gurun Vaishnavansya Sri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunathan Vitantam Sajivam Sadvaitam Sadvadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Sri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Sri Visakam Vitansya He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vishabhanu Sute Devi Paramami Haripriye Vancha Kalpatarubhasya Kripa Sindhu Bhyaivacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namah Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Sivasadi Gaura Bhaktavrinda. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. The chapter is entitled Chanting the Song sung by Lord Shiva. These prayers are addressed to Lord Vishnu, and Lord Shiva is reciting these prayers so that the Prachetas can assimilate these prayers. They can recite them again and again and be constantly thinking of Lord Vishnu while practicing their tapasya. So these are very important prayers where the devotion of Lord Shiva towards Lord Vishnu is especially prominent. As Prabhupada mentions in the purport, that the Mayavadis were generally devotees or generally consider Lord Shiva to be supreme. They are unable to appreciate these prayers addressed by Lord Shiva to Lord Vishnu. They consider that Shiva is supreme. So why should we praise Lord Vishnu in this manner? So they don't appreciate these prayers and they don't recite them. But the devotees of the Lord are very happy to hear these prayers, considering Lord Shiva to be the greatest Vaishnava. In this way, they take advantage of these prayers in order to appreciate the glories of Lord Vishnu, of Lord Krishna. In this particular sloka, Lord Shiva is praising the beauty of the navel of the Lord. He already praised the beauty of the face of the Lord and of the arms and chest of the Lord, and now he's praising the beauty of the navel. The navel of the Lord is not ordinary. The navel of the Lord is described here as very beautiful. It is very round in shape, and it has ripples on the abdomen, and these ripples are moving up and down as Lord Vishnu inhales and exhales. By breathing, Lord Vishnu in this way moves his own abdomen, and this is a very extraordinary feature, considering that the abdomen of the Lord is the source of creation of this universe. From the abdomen of the Lord Vishnu, the lotus stem appears and grows and grows, and when it is fully grown, Lord Brahma appears on the top of it. Lord Brahma is quite bewildered, and he doesn't find anybody nearby. He seems to be alone, and he is moving around. What to do next? I have come here. I have no knowledge what to do. And he is coming down the lotus stem also, but he cannot find anything. Again, he is going up, and finally he hears the two syllables, tapa, meaning austerity, tapasya. So Lord Brahma understands that he has to do tapasya. Otherwise, he will not be able to act in any manner. Tapasya is the order that Lord Brahma received at the very beginning, before starting the creation. In this way, Lord Brahma, for many thousands of years, he undertakes tapasya on the order of Lord Vishnu, and finally becomes aware, and he is able to hear and to have contact with the Supreme Lord Vishnu and in this way he is instructed to create this universe. This is not the only universe. In the same way, many universes are coming out of Mahavishnu, the first of the three Vishnu Murtis. The second one is Garbhodakshayi Vishnu, and third one is Svetadvip. In the Svetadvip, Lord Vishnu is also there, and he expands himself in everywhere throughout the creation. So the abdomen of the Lord is praised here in this sloka as something which is very uncommon beauty of the Lord. The breathing of the Lord is also uncommon, as if we consider that when the Lord breathes out, the creation of the universe takes place. All the universes, considering Mahavishnu, the source of all universes, when he breathes out, all the universes are coming out of the pores of his body, as well as from the mouth and everywhere from his body. And when he breathes in, then all the universes again come back into his body. So similarly here, Garbhodakshayi Vishnu described in this prayer of Lord Shiva, his breathing is not like our breathing. When he breathes out, then the lotus stem is coming, Lord Brahma is coming, and then gradually the entire universe becomes manifest in this way. So sometime one disciple was asking Prabhupada, how is it possible that one lotus flower is coming out and becomes the support as the entire universe? How is it possible? Then Prabhupada said, oh, it's a very big lotus flower, very big. So not like the ones that we see. This is very extraordinary. Everything regarding Lord Vishnu, Lord Krishna is extraordinary. And considering the beauty of the navel of the Lord is so deep, being attracted by the Lord's beauty, the entire universe wants to again go inside. So that is some description here that the beauty of the Lord attracts the entire universe. And instead of coming out of the body of the Lord, the universe would like to again go back in the abdomen of the Lord. He finds this is much more pleasant, and this is very attractive. So the beauty of the Lord is incomparable. He is attracting not only the whole universe, all the universes are attracted by the beauty of the Lord. And considering the various forms of the Lord, either Lord Vishnu and Lord Krishna, who is the source of all Vishnu Murtis. The description is given in the Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu. Srila Rupa Goswami mentions that the Vishnu Murtis, they have 60 qualities. The jivas, they have much less. But Lord Vishnu has 60 qualities in full, including the power to create and so on, the power of creation. And so that is in the capability, that is the power of Lord Vishnu. And Lord Krishna has 4 qualities beyond these 60 qualities. So he has altogether 64 qualities. And these 4 qualities of Lord Krishna, which are not to be found even in the personality of Lord Vishnu, are that Lord Krishna, when he kills his enemies, he delivers them and sends them back to Vaikuntha. And he is engaged in extraordinary leelas, madhurya leela, very sweet pastimes. And he is surrounded by very sweet devotees. And the number 4 is that his beauty surpasses the beauty of all other personalities, including Lord Vishnu's beauty. So, of course, Lord Vishnu is certainly extraordinarily beautiful, but Lord Krishna's beauty is even going beyond that. It is much less. And those inhabitants of Vrindavan who are so exalted personalities, they had the opportunity to personally associate with Lord Krishna. They could appreciate the beauty of Lord Krishna to such an extent that they could not think of anything else. Day and night, always meditating on the beauty of Lord Krishna. And when they were in Krishna's association, they were considering that nothing else can match Lord Krishna's association, because his beautiful features can be immediately appreciated. Even one moment of absence is considered by the inhabitants of Vrindavan, especially the gopis, as a day or night of Brahma. It is too difficult to bear even one moment of separation. They are so much attracted to Lord Krishna because of his beauty and his dealings. He's talking, he's playing the flute, and he's engaging in leelas. So these are all very attractive features, but especially the beauty is considered to be topmost reason for being attracted to Lord Krishna. Even from the beginning of his appearance, Lord Krishna was very attractive, and Yasodamayi and other elderly gopis of Vrindavan, they were always thinking of Krishna in this way. And even Krishna was sometimes playing naughty games, stealing butter and so on. But the gopis, they had gone to complain to Mother Yashoda that why your son is coming home and is disturbing, he is breaking the pots, feeding the monkeys, and so on. So they wanted to chastise Lord Krishna. But when they look at Lord Krishna looks so innocent, a small boy, innocent boy, that they were completely, they could not go further in their complaint. They say, all right, whatever it is, it's all right. He is your son, he is wonderful anyway. So, similarly, the young gopis of Vrindavan, they could not bear separation from the Lord. And they were, as mentioned in the Srimad Bhagavatam, that the blinking of the eyes is just for a moment. You cannot see outside by the blinking of the eyes. So the gopis looking at Lord Krishna, sometimes they have blinking of their eyes. They consider this to be a great disturbance. And they blame Lord Brahma. What Lord Brahma? You are the creator of the world. And why is it that you gave us these eyes with blinking eyelids? That is not a proper way of creating. We want to see the Lord Krishna, always, constantly. But during the blinking of the eyes, we cannot see Krishna. Therefore, Lord Brahma, you are not a competent creator. You could not do this properly. So that was their complaint. And what to speak of when Lord Krishna left the rasa dance, becoming invisible to them, then the gopis were completely, they didn't know what to do. They were crying, lamenting, and trying to go here and there in the forest, try to find out where is Krishna, where is Krishna. And at one point they were walking, and they saw Lord Vishnu standing there, below a bush, next to a bush. Lord Vishnu was present. And they offered obeisances because they are well educated. They know that Vishnu should be respected properly. And they offered obeisances to Lord Vishnu. And they spoke to Lord Vishnu, asking him that, dear Lord Vishnu, did you see Lord Krishna? Did he go this way, that way? Please tell us where Lord Krishna has gone. We are looking for him. So we understand from this that the gopis, even seeing Lord Vishnu, they were not so attracted to Lord Vishnu's beauty as they were attracted to Lord Krishna's beauty. Therefore, we understand that Lord Krishna's beauty is unparalleled. So that is the life in Vrindavan. When Lord Krishna left Vrindavan for Mathura, Dwarka, and so on, then the gopis were absolutely lifeless. And they were just maintaining their life by thinking that Lord Krishna told us, I will come back. So they were expecting the Lord to come back. But it took so much time that they were completely, practically lifeless in the absence of Lord Krishna. The only opportunity they, afterwards, going to the pilgrimage in Kurukshetra, they had opportunity to meet Lord Krishna again. So that is the supreme feature of Lord Krishna. His beauty is unexcelled by any personality. Unfortunately, as Prabhupada mentions here, the Mayavadis, they cannot appreciate the beauty of Lord Krishna. The beauty of Lord Krishna can be best appreciated by the devotees of the Lord. Those who are non-devotees, who are not engaged in Krishna consciousness, who are simply speculating about the Vedic conclusions, cannot have that appreciation, and they are not attracted. They have their own theories about the Supreme Lord. They think that, as here in the Bhagavad Gita, there is a shloka in the 7th chapter, 24th shloka. Ayaktam yaktimapannam manyante mam abuddhayaha param bhavam ajananto mamavyayam. Unintelligent men who do not know me perfectly think that I, the Supreme Personality of Godhead Krishna, was impersonal before and have now assumed this personality. Due to their small knowledge, they do not know my higher nature, which is imperishable and supreme. So that is the description here given Lord Krishna, considering that not everybody is attracted by Lord Krishna because they have a wrong opinion, wrong idea. They have developed a wrong conception about God. They think that God is temporarily having some form, just like the avatar, including Lord Krishna, but that form is temporary. They are coming from the impersonal. Avyaktam. Avyaktam means non-manifested or impersonal. Avyaktam vyaktimapannam. Manyante mam abuddhaya. Lord Krishna said, they have no intelligence, no knowledge. Considering me, Krishna says, considering me to come from the impersonal nature. So from impersonal, the personal has come. And that is a temporary feature which is part of Maya. And again, it will disappear, again merge into the impersonal. So they consider that the impersonal nature is supreme. And from that impersonal nature, everything is coming just like in a dream. It has no substantial reality. It is simply a superimposition. We consider all this to be true, but actually there is no reality. So that is the conception of the Mayavadis regarding the personality of Godhead and regarding even the entire universe. Jagat Mithya, Brahma Satya, Jagat Mithya. Brahma for them is impersonal. That is the truth. That is eternal. And then Jagat Mithya, that from this impersonal realm, the appearance of the world has come, and that includes the appearance of the personality of Godhead, Lord Krishna and other avatars. So they do not have the proper understanding, and for that reason, they are not interested to hear and to appreciate the beauty of Lord Krishna. So I remember at some time at the beginning of this ISKCON Hyderabad, we had this temporary temple there, and Achyutananda Swami had come giving lectures. And after lecture was over, he had come out of the temple, and one one gentleman came to discuss with Achyutananda Swami. And he was also a Mayavadi. He was trying to describe that everything is impersonal, and somehow the personality of Krishna has come, that is on temporary basis. So this argument, he was speaking like this, and Achyutananda Swami was quoting from Bhagavad Gita, another text, to explain to him that the body of Lord Krishna is not material body. He has come out of his own spiritual energy. He is fully spiritual, eternal, and his features and leelas, name, fame, everything is eternal and perfect. So this conversation was going on, but that gentleman could not accept any of these arguments, and he was firm on his conviction, impersonal conviction. So what to do next? Then Achyutananda Swami, he stopped talking, and from the book table he took one poster. That poster was a beautiful painting of Lord Krishna. So he took the poster like this, and he kept it in front. You see now? You see beauty of Krishna? You can see? And that fellow was completely disgusted and he closed the eyes like this, did like this, and just left. He just left like this. He could not bear that was the final argument of Achyutananda Swami, that seeing the beauty of Lord Krishna, that Mayavadi could not bear to see that, and he just left like that, in an angry mood. So that is one year also, another Srila Prabhupada was here giving lectures at the opening of this temple. And after the end of the lecture, some reporter or somebody came from the audience, and he spoke to Srila Prabhupada and told him, "You have established a temple here. Oh, it is good, very good. People can come and they'll be benefited in this way. That is very good. But Swamiji, I would like to ask you that what is presented here is not the highest tattva. The highest truth must be beyond this temple, Murtis, Radha Madan Mohan. There must be something beyond this." And Srila Prabhupada, he said, again, reporter said, "Yes, it is just a temporary presentation, but I would like to hear from you the ultimate conclusion. What is the final truth?" So he was asking like this, that question, and he was also very strong in his conviction that the form of Lord Krishna is temporary. It is not absolute. There is certainly some higher truth than that. So that was his argument. And Prabhupada immediately quoted from Srimad Bhagavad Gita that Satatam Kirtanam Vishnu. I don't know. Sadatam kirtayanto mam yadantascha drudha bhadraha namasyantascha mam bhaktya nitya yukta upasate. Srila Prabhupada quoted, he did not speak any other argument. He just quoted this sloka from Bhagavad Gita that is from the chapter, 9th chapter, 14th sloka. Immediately Prabhupada quoted. And this person, he could not accept immediately. And again Prabhupada, again and again, he repeated the same, loudly. Everybody could follow in this temple hall what Prabhupada was quoting. Nitya yukta upasate. Again and again Prabhupada says, Nitya yukta upasate. So satatam kirtantomam, nitya yukta upasate. That means it is not question of temporary worship, chanting Hare Krishna for the time being in a temporary manner, worshipping the deity just like that in a temporary manner. It is something that is nitya yukta upasate. The worship of Lord Krishna is going on. It must go on eternally, nitya, constantly, without any break. After Prabhupada recited this sloka again and again, then that gentleman, he just kept silence, and that was the end of the argument. So the Mayavadis, unfortunately, they are not inclined to accept this truth because they have their own conceptions regarding the impersonal. Just like sometimes you see a painting of Lord Krishna, and then above Lord Krishna, on the top, you see the Omkar, and some light is coming, Omkar, and Lord Krishna is sitting there or standing there. So we have seen such posters, such representation, that shows that this painting is made by a Mayavadi, that considering Lord Krishna's appearance from the impersonal Omkar. Omkar is the source, and Lord Krishna is a temporary appearance. So we should, in this way, understand these Mayavadi conceptions. In the purport to this verse, Avyaktam Vyaktima Padnam, Srila Prabhupada says that the fact is that no one can understand Krishna without rendering devotional service and without developing Krishna consciousness. The Bhagavatam, 10th Skanda, 14th chapter, 29th sloka confirms this. Atapite deva param bhujadvaya prasada lesha nugrihita evahi janati tattvam bhagavan mahimno nachanya ekopi chiram vichindvan. My Lord, if one is favored by even a slight trace of the mercy of your lotus feet, he can understand the greatness of your personality. But those who speculate to understand the Supreme Personality of Godhead are unable to know you, even though they continue to study the Vedas for many years. So the Brahma Samhita says that Vedeshu Durlabham, Adurlabham Atma Bhaktao. By just simply studying the Vedas and speculating about their conclusion, one will not reach the truth about Lord Krishna. One cannot understand the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Krishna, or his form, quality, or name simply by mental speculation or by discussing Vedic literature. One must understand him by devotional service. See, the Mayavadis of Benares, they were telling Lord Chaitanya, you are a sannyasi, why you are spending your time in the Sankirtan outside with a woman, children, less intelligent? This is not for you. A sannyasi should study the Brahma Sutra, especially commentary of Sankaracharya. That is your duty. Why you are engaged in this less intelligent activities? So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, in this way, he was called, and he, in the middle of these Mayavadi sannyasis, he told them about the truth of Brahma Sutra, and these Mayavadi sannyasis, they were not interested to even tell the name of Krishna. They don't say Krishna, they say Brahma, the impersonal. They will not utter the personal names of the Lord because they don't want to give any idea. They don't want to consider that Lord Krishna has any absolute presence. So they don't chant the name of Krishna. But after being enlightened by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, they all became, they changed their ideas. One must understand Krishna by devotional service. When one is fully engaged in Krishna consciousness, beginning by chanting the Mahamantra, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, then only can one understand the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Non-devotee impersonalists think that Krishna has a body made of this material nature, and that all his activities, his form and everything are Maya. These impersonalists are known as Mayavadis. They do not know the ultimate truth. So, by understanding and hearing these prayers sung by Lord Shiva, one can get the proper understanding of the ultimate beauty of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, who is in this way attracting everybody. That is the meaning of these prayers, that one should always be Krishna conscious, constantly, never forgetting Krishna. Any other questions or comments? Yes. Purusham Saswatam Divyam Adidevam Ajam Vibhum. So the qualities of Krishna are also appreciated by Arjuna. Param Brahma, Param Dharma. These are personal attributes. Param Dharma. Yanti Deva Vrata Devan Pitrun Yanti Pitru Vrata. Lord Krishna says, if you, by worshipping demigods, you go to the planets of the demigods. By worshipping Pitrus, you go to the planet of the Pitrus. And by worshipping me, Madhyanti Yadjato Pimam. By worshipping me, you will come to me, to my abode. So the abode of the demigods, that is real. Similarly, the abode of Krishna is also real, even though it is far away from this material world. So Arjuna is not impersonalist. He has actually understood Lord Krishna to be supreme. Even he expresses his fear that, oh Krishna, I behaved with you just like considering you like my friend. Now I understand you are the Supreme Lord, so I'm very much worried that I did not treat you properly earlier. So he thought that his friendship with Lord Krishna was ordinary, but now he understands that Lord Krishna is the Supreme Lord, so he has to be more careful. Even not only ordinary, human beings are attracted to Lord Krishna, but Lord Vishnu himself is attracted to Lord Krishna. When reading Srimad Bhagavatam, by the end of the Dasima Skanda, you have the episode of this Brahmana in Dwarka who was losing his sons, children, one after another. His wife was giving birth to a child, and just moments after, the child is dying. Like this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9. Always the Brahmana is so upset, he goes to the king and he complaining, what kind of king are you? You cannot say, we are from Brahmin, we are Brahmanas, and you cannot protect the Brahmanas. So he was very upset, he complained in this way. And then finally, he came to Krishna and Arjuna. Arjuna came to know that this Brahmana is losing all his children. And Arjuna is telling him, I promise to you, if your next child, you give birth to a next child, if he also passes away, I will commit suicide. I cannot bear this. I'm very much concerned about this. Arjuna made all the protection in Dwarka. He threw the arrows protecting the entire city, that nobody should come and give any trouble to this Brahmana. But then finally Lord Krishna understood why this Arjuna should not commit suicide, and I will find a solution to the problem. So he told Arjuna, you come with me, let us go and try to find out these young children of that Brahmana. And they went everywhere, they could not see anything. Finally, they decided, okay, let us go upwards. So in this way, Lord Krishna took Arjuna to the top of the universe. He went through the Viraja, he went to the Brahmajyoti, finally he came to Mahavishnu. And they offered obeisances to Mahavishnu, and they saw the small boys there, children of that Brahmana are there, and so they were happy to see. So why this happened, explained by the Acharyas, why Mahavishnu stole, kidnapped all these Brahmin boys at a young age, in this way giving a lot of pain to this Brahmana family. Brahmanas are certainly to be supported and protected. Why Mahavishnu did this? And the only reason was that Mahavishnu was eager to see Lord Krishna. So even Krishna is highly appreciated. His beauty is so appreciated even by Lord Vishnu. Mahavishnu was so eager to see Lord Krishna that he did this so that he could understand that Lord Krishna will go everywhere, and finally he came there and took back the Brahmana boys. So that was the Leela at that time. So we understand that even Lord Vishnu himself is attracted to Lord Krishna's beauty, that is beyond his own beauty. Any other questions? Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai.